Good morning everyone. Just heading down to Desert Road this morning. We're supposed to be opening the road at 1 o'clock. And Desert Road, as many of you will know if you're in New Zealand, the road's been closed for 2 months now. And the deer down there, they wander around on the side of the Tar Seal Road, the main road, and everything. There's quite a few deer down there. And they wander around on the roads here quite a bit. They'll be wondering what the hell's happened to all the traffic for the last 2 months, so I imagine they've been having a field day down there. So yeah, heading down there. It's Friday afternoon, opening the road at 1 o'clock. Probably 1,000 other hunters that are going to be driving down there behind me because it gets pretty busy down there. A couple of mates coming down from up the far north. Nick Mulligan, he's got a YouTube channel as well. If you want to look up his channel, just type in Nick Mulligan into YouTube and it should bring up his channel. He's got a big beard, you can't miss him. Be catching up with him tonight. Hopefully he makes it down on time, and show him a few spots tomorrow hopefully and get him onto some Sika. We'll see how we go. And like I say, there's going to be a lot of other hunters down there, so it can get a bit sketchy down there. Last year, several times during the Roar, I roared up 2 hunters per day, which is a bit of a scary thought, but as long as everybody identifies their target, and if you think it's a man that's ahead of you, just yell out, which I do, or whistle out or yell out, just to let them know you're not a deer. It's one tip from me, I suppose. I'll carry on now and get down there, get into it. Just checking a few trail cameras. Quite a bit of sign around. Not as much sign as I thought there'd be though, and there's 2 wallows I've checked back here. One of them's been used and one hasn't. The one that's been used is pretty fresh, but it's so dry and crunchy at the moment. It's pretty hard stalking in this manuka. Just after I got started, I heard one whistling at me, so they're certainly around. And first couple of trail cameras I checked, both had deer on them. Pretty recent too, so yeah, just keep going quietly. Fingers crossed. It's still pretty hot though, middle of the day. It's about 5 o'clock I think now, round about, and when it cools down a bit later on, hopefully you get something. carry out this morning. One thing I like about Sika, they're pretty small, so easy to carry. Bit of a handbag, but it's a young spiker. Bush is nice and open too, so it's pretty good because you don't get hooked up on anything. Bit of an easy track really. Be back in the truck in about 5 minutes. Got a cheap pair of socks on and they're sliding down my feet, so a bit of a pain in the ass. Got my red bands on and I've done about probably close to 25 k's walking yesterday, and I had my my good Norsewear socks on. And they don't slip down once. So if you want to invest in a good pair of socks, get Norsewear ones. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass and they'll socks slide down. I'd be wearing my Norsewears now, but they're a bit wet, so they're hanging up back at camp. Best socks I've had so far. Had one bit of a roar from a Sika yesterday, and when I was roaring, another one snuck into about 15 metres from me. So haven't heard anything really getting stuck into it and roaring flat out, but it's only just getting started yet. The next week or so they should really wind up. I've got a couple of weeks up my sleeve before I go down south for 2 fly-in trips, so looking forward to that. Might do a bit of a run through of gear before I head into that block down south. The first one, it's 2 fly-in trips, so yeah, catching up with some mates that I haven't seen for probably over a year. Be good to catch up with them and hopefully get a stag or 2 down south, change of scenery. Well, I'm back in my truck now, so carry on and hang this meat up.